What is up, everybody? And today I'm just going to be doing whatever, maybe talking about the new leaks that Animal Company has been talking about, or the ideas that we could be voting on and stuff. Hello, Drift Scale from the past or the future here. If by chance you're liking my content and you cannot subscribe and you cannot like because you don't have an account and you're not old enough to make an account, or you just don't have an account because you didn't want to make one, which is understandable, I will still get a lot of support if you take my video and you watch it from start to finish. Every single long form video, if you could do that, you will rack me up a lot of hours and I could get monetized and I could do a lot more interesting things with this game. So if you would like to support me, go ahead and put on one of my videos and watch it start to end. You don't even actually have to watch it. You could just put on an episode, go take a shower, take a bath, brush your teeth, go to sleep, go outside, touch grass, something like that, and you would still be helping out a great deal. I want to be able to host bundle giveaways and such. I'm doing like little mini games and whatnot, so that way I can give out to the community like they've given to me. I would be so grateful for that. So if you want to support me, make sure to watch my video from start to end. I thank you for all the time that I had taken up. And also, there is a glitch I know that is probably the most overpowered glitch in the entire game that I had discovered earlier today. I was just looking to see who's online. I'm gonna show you that at some part in the video, so make sure you watch the video throughout. You might actually be able to learn a little thingy that I know how to do. Hey, that's back. I thought they got rid of this for a second. They took away my money. I used to have 122 million. I made like another 500,000, but they took that away again. So I don't know what's going on with the money. I don't know if 10 million is the cap. So that's not cool. But you know, whatever. I guess they thought the game was dying with us being able to just afford to do whatever we wanted to do, but you know, who cares? But at least they left my company coins alone. They got rid of that annoying fan that nobody liked. That's cool. But the thing that I was talking about is earlier that I was going to discuss is that they said they wanted to have a vote on a map. And I'm gonna put that up on the screen now. But there was two things that I saw, and it was back rooms. Why is it making swingy noise? It said back rooms and underwater facility, underwater tunnels or something. Both of those sound like awesome ideas to make in the game, and I am all for it. I think they should really just put those two together and make it so you go through an underwater tunnel that leads to the pool rooms of the back rooms. But that's just me. Hello, spider. Luckily, I'm not really like an arachnophobe. I don't have any issues with the spider. It's the mimics that I have a problem with. Break. You never know when we're gonna get new research point items, and I don't have them all unlocked. That's why I still care about research. I'll probably still get research anyway. Wish you could sell them. That'd be cool. But another thing that I saw in the notes and stuff was that they are going to be adding a, well, at least that's what they're talking about doing, and people voted yes for it, is a crafting menu. They talked about doing that, and I think if they did that, that would be pretty cool. I think they should do it more on the lines of like how Gary's Mod used to do it with like a weld gun or a glue gun or whatever, where you can put things together. If they went ahead and added crafting or like a weld gun of that sort, what they could do is they could also make it so there's a sandbox mode in which you can like spawn mimics that don't have an AI until you put an AI into them, and then have like little scenes that you could build together. So that would be pretty neat. I'm gonna go this way because screw the angler. I don't feel like dealing with him today. I'm just down here grabbing some golden boys. Getting some coins for the bundles I want, not the bundles, but the raccoon, specifically the raccoon. I've been fighting for this raccoon forever. They don't have an outfit that is worthy of my company coins again. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the next subject on my brain. That requires me to be out of the mine since I have no further business here. Another thing that I saw, well, earlier they had a couple things deleted over here. I don't know why they had things deleted. This is a lot more bright than I remember, but this was deleted. That whole rock was deleted. This game was falling apart for a second before the update happened at 5 p.m. that ruined everyone's life, at least financially. Oh, they really did make the facility look ugly as crap. What the heck? Didn't even notice this.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
And, so, there's a glitch that I discovered, and it's pretty glorious. So, right here, oh god, this backpack's annoying right now. You go into nighttime mode. I was hoping to do this with Mr. Grey Wolf, but I think he's a little busy right now. And I understand that because, you know, YouTube is a job that involves a lot of editing and a lot of other things. I wish that out of everything that they did, instead of taking away our money, I wish they would just fix that. The rotated items. I actually need that because I'm going to give that away to someone later. No, it's on the other fan. No. But, alright, there we go. I'm big again, so it doesn't matter anymore. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to actually hit the arena mode. And then from the arena mode, we're going to go back. Now look at the world. Isn't that crazy? This is what I call night vision. But the reason I call it night vision is because it's actually... it's freaky how well you can see. So you can like do anything except for go into sewers. You cannot go into the very bottom part of Haunted Mansion, because when you take the teleporter to the what used to be the OG spawn point in this game, you wouldn't it completely fixes this. But let me show you what Haunted Mansion looks like under these conditions, because it's crazy. I'm really just hoping I don't die to a random invisible kill barrier. But yeah, look at this. This is gnarly. You don't usually get to see Haunted Mansion in such light. Usually it's just shrouded in complete darkness, and you don't really get to see what the area looks like. Yeah, look at these hallways. Look at these rooms. I was trying to keep this glitch hush for a little bit because I don't want them to patch it. Yeah, look, there's just a kill barrier down there. But I didn't want them to patch it. However, I want the views more. You know what I mean? I am going to continue going around Haunted Mansion and show what it looks like. Then I can show you what the mines look like. I'm going to try to actually bring us to the... look at all that. I'm going to try to bring us to the lava portion of mines and see if there's any change, or if it looks cooler or worse or whatever, or if it just resets my lighting. Some would argue that this is overpowered. I would agree. However, it's like no different than having a flashlight. I just think it looks cool. Whee! The only thing that's really overpowered against is what's her face? The librarian lady, I don't know. But yeah, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go into the mines. We're gonna check that out, and then we're gonna go into the new map, because why not? I like to look at the new map, especially now that they've added things back to the original map. I don't know why they wouldn't have things added to the new map. Bink, bink. A lot of you would not recognize mines actually, without it being so dark and desolate. We're gonna go into one thing. You know what it is? Whee! So I don't know where it is. I think it's just straight this way. The lava map. So we're gonna go this way. Oh yeah, that's right. I was on about crafting like a while ago. Like, could you imagine if they made it so, like, if you get like a cinder ore and then 2 pipes and a piece of and like a stick, they just make it so you can use like a fire shotgun, like a shotgun that shoots fire. And if you get the upside down loot from the mansion, you could get oh, it's really weird looking at it like this. But if you got the upside down loot, you could use it for like frost damage or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or just being able to make things like in Tears of the Kingdom, where you could just like put things together and say get like 2 fans and a box and make like a hovercraft. Maybe get a stick involved as like a steering stick. Look at this whole area. Of course, I feel like I hope if they do patch this, which would be really sad because it's really cool. I enjoy it for what it is, and I think it's a fun glitch. A little bit overpowered, I get it. I hope if they do patch this, they keep the nighttime mode, because the nighttime mode is so cool and it's useful. I wonder if this will carry on. No, it changed my vision back to normal. Alright, so once you get to a certain point away, it goes back to normal. They really need to add a day and night cycle, because a day and night cycle would change up the game, hardcore style. But let's see here. I am actually holding on to a backpack, a whole backpack of landmines. Here you go, a backpack of landmines.
Oh, nice. Wait, really?
Yep. Wherever it may have went. Oh, it's up there now.
Can somebody give me
I got it.
a bookshop?
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
So you need a that, and you need a this. Well, my way, anyway. I know there's the other way where you can just go down, teleport under the ground, use rockets, but I don't like that method. With it being X-ray vision or whatever, or night vision, you can actually see into the void, and the void will tell you information that you would not have otherwise. But yeah, you go this way. Actually, the funniest thing I have found out here in the void. The hell is that noise? Am I getting chased by a ghost? But yeah, you can see down there, you can see a sparkle over there, you can see a sparkle over there. There's the new map. Over that way, between that and this, I don't think you can see it actually, because I'm not sure how it shows up in video, but I know I can see it. But between this and that, down here, that little sparkle right there, I don't think you can see it, but it's a that's the Nut Horizon. You can actually travel there. I think there's another Nut Horizon somewhere out in the yonder. I think I found it for a second, but I couldn't find I couldn't go up. Okay, so it looks how I remember it looking. I know they added a shop. I've been here. Oh over here looks a little bit the same. Over there looks the same. Hey, they brought the this Nut Horizon back. See, this is the whole reason I'm even looking for a different Nut Horizon in the first place. Is because you can't enter this. You can't go inside of these. And it's kind of disturbing. And I don't know why the right one is higher than the left one. But yeah, you can't go into it. Oh. You can't enter it. I don't know why. So I assume that they're hiding something. Because you can go into the stash teleporter. You can go into the stash teleporter just fine. You can see the you see whatever the heck's up there. That's where the rocket ship is. That's the original spawn over there. Up there is I forgot. But that's not what I'm trying to go to. Huh. Yeah, see, there we go. We're in the moon map now. The thing about it is I don't really want to go in there. But, whew. The cool thing about what I do in this game is I always like to figure out ways to break it, and I have officially flown to the moon. So the moon looks like from way up here. I guess, well, I see a dot over there. What is it? I think that's actually the parkour map over there. It's crazy how I have this map down in my head. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to that as well, kind of like how I cut to the moon. Landing. Woo. Now remember, if you liked the video, please leave a like. And I hope that these things come in handy for you. I got my umbrella stylishly pointed to the left. If you join my Discord, it'll probably be in the description. You could I could maybe give you a landmine. Who knows? Have a good day. See ya.